views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
Hello, and welcome to Open 2.0. I'm your host, Brianna. On this edition of Open 2.0, we are pleased to be joined by an advisor of a young female sorority club that empowers young women across the nation. Please welcome to the show, Ms. Sharrone Usher. Hi, Ms. Sharrone Usher.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome to the show. I'm doing good. So, what is the Rhoer Club?
The Rhoer Club actually was founded in 1939, and it's part of the sorority Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, which was founded in 1922 by 7 school teachers. They felt that it was very important that we empower our young women and expose them to very positive energy and positive women who can show them how to be the best that they can be in society.
That's great. What are the requirements for young females to enter this club?
In order to be a part of the Rhoer Club, one, you have to make sure that your grades are impeccable because it is inspiring you to be the best that you can be. So you have to make sure that your grades are 85 or better. You also are required to write an essay stating why you feel that you would be a wonderful addition to the Rhoer Club. In addition to that, in order to be a part of the Rhoer Club, you have to make sure that you do community service. It is important that you show that you are interested in the club by giving your time, because one of the things that the sorority is based on is community service.
So when young females are finished with the requirements, there's an induction ceremony, right?
Yes. So what happens is we have a sheet in which we tally how many community service hours they have. We also monitor their grades. We go over their essays. There is an interview process in which we get a feel for the young ladies. And then after that, there is an induction ceremony which actually welcomes them into the sorority, which is the group for Sigma Gamma Rho. Sigma Gamma Rho make sure that we are a part of the ceremony as well, because we mentor them from the time that they come in to the Rhoer Club.
So what's your role in this club? Are you an advisor, a mentor?
I do a little bit of both. I actually have been an advisor for the Rhoer Club for the last 16 years. And I think the one thing that draws me to the Rhoer Club is to empower young women. I know that there are tons of things, negative energy out in the world that they can be a part of, but they choose to be a part of this club. So we have to make sure that it's something that keeps them coming back to the sorority.
Yes, so once the females enter this club, there's monthly meetings. What happens? Like, what you guys discuss?
Okay, well, one, it is their club. I am the advisor only, but they run the club. So what happens is we have monthly meetings. There is a president, there's a vice president, there's a treasurer, there's a secretary, there's a corresponding secretary, and also there is a historian. The historian is the one who actually takes photos of all of the activities in which the young ladies are a part of from month to month.
As an advisor, how do you expect the young females to dress? Is there a dress code?
Definitely, we want to make sure that we are always representing ourselves in a positive light. When a young lady comes to a meeting, they have business attire. So that would entail a blouse and slacks and shoes. Depending on what the activity is, we will decide whether or not what the attire would be. Most times they have Rhoer shirts or things that show that they are in the Rhoer Club. So we want to make sure that branding is important. So by branding, meaning that they will have something that says something about the Rhoer Club, because that will then bring a conversation to other young ladies who are not a part of the Rhoer Club.
Yes. So in the Rhoer Club, what kind of activities go on, events or community service? What happens?
Well, because we are here in the community, I think the one community service that I appreciate and the young ladies appreciate is part of the solution, which is POTS, which is located on Webster Avenue. I think that because they do so much in the community, we really appreciate what they do. So we like to go and participate with them as well. And Rhoer, which is Hebrew for giving back, is an organization in which we partner with every year to go and deliver packages to the elderly and also to sit down with them for an hour or so and learn about them, because a lot of them are shut in and they don't have visitors. So it gives us an opportunity to sit down and learn a lot about our elders.
Okay, how is this an international sorority or just a private sorority?
Sigma Gamma Rho is an international sorority, and the Rhoer Club as well. They have rowers who are in the Bahamas and from coast to coast. So there is currently over 900 rowers in the Rhoer Club.
That's nice. Do you eventually meet some of the other girls from different states at a point?
Yes, we do. We have regional conferences, which actually will be for the region, so Northeast region, Southeast region, but when we do boules, and a boule is every 2 years. That's when the whole sorority comes together, which means that everyone from everywhere will come, even the Bahamas, and they will come together and they will meet rowers from different states and also from the Bahamas.
And to expand on that, what goes on in those meetings? Like, what do you talk about with other females who's been in the sorority? And do you have a connection that goes on?
Definitely. When we are actually interacting with the young women, we also talk about a lot about self-esteem. We think that that's very important. We also want to address the issues in which they're facing. We think that it's important that they have an outlet to be able to have a safe environment in which they can talk about what's really going on in their community and also in their homes. I think that it's important for young women to have a voice and be able to have a place and space in which they feel that they'll be able to be heard. And so we attack a bunch of topics, and definitely peer pressure, body image. Also, we talk about their future and what they're interested in as well.
So what are the colors in this sorority, and how do it represent the Rhoer Club?
Okay, well, the colors for the sorority are royal blue and gold. And for the rowers as well, it's royal blue and gold as well. Their mascot is a butterfly, and also their flower is a daisy. So with any para that the young women wear, they would represent their sorority, the sorority, and also the Rhoer Club by wearing royal blue and gold or having a daisy or a butterfly on any of their para in which they're using.
We have to take a quick break, but stay tuned for more Open 2.0.
We cannot be bystanders.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
We can warn someone when their drink isn't safe.
And disrupt the situation.
We can.
Get someone the cab.
Or walk them home safely.
We can make campuses safer for our friends.
Our roommates.
Our classmates, our fellow human beings.
We cannot be bystanders.
We can intervene.
It's on us.
All of us.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
And I can't change, even if I try. Even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. 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 She keeps me warm.
We are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
Welcome back. We continue our discussion with Ms. Sharrone Usher. Welcome back. So as an advisor, do you see any suspicious activities that would usually go on in the club that you would have to eliminate a Rhoer?
Thankfully, there hardly are any issues in which I have to remove a young lady from the Rhoer Club. I think that when we are choosing young ladies for the Rhoer Club, we make sure that their character is what we look at and the positive energy. We definitely, if there is someone by chance that may have an issue, then we may have a conversation. And if it's not a good fit, then we may have to let them go.
In some occasions that would happen in that way, is it hard to tell them what not to do and what to do?
Basically, when you're a mentor, and because I've been doing this so long, I feel that it's important that tough love sometimes is the best type of love. And if we want to correct a negative energy, then we definitely need to address it. So sometimes it's hard to tell a young lady that because her grades aren't where they need to be, that she may be suspended for a period of time in which she would have to get her grades up in order to be an active member of the Rhoer Club. Or sometimes the fit just isn't right, and so we have to part ways, and we can still mentor her, but we sometimes it seems better off that we part ways.
And me as a rower, I know that you have to pay dues in order to be in this Rhoer Club.
Yes.
That is true?
Yes, that's very true. Because the Rhoer Club is an international club, it is, you have a card, you get with your name on it, and when we go to functions like a regional conference or a boule, you can only go if you are an active member, which means that you have to pay dues in order to be a part of it.
Okay. Do this club help with other girls who are not in the sorority but who wants to be in the sorority?
Definitely. We do have a lot of young ladies who may come to just see what it is about. And sometimes they may think that they don't want to be a part of it, but once they see the connection and the sisterhood between the young ladies and also the relationship with the advisors, they tend to want to be a part of that very positive energy.
So they're allowed to the meetings
Yes.
if they want to get an understanding of what goes on?
Definitely.
Okay, so when girls turn 18, they obviously, well, sometimes they want to go to college, right?
Well, we definitely, because we are founded by 7 educators, we definitely always promote higher education. That is what we're about.
Yes.
And so what happens when they turn 18 is that while they are saying goodbye to us, which is sad, we also embrace the fact that they are moving on to the next step. So ultimately, we would like for them to be a part of the sorority. And when they go to college, we try to make sure that if there is no club that is on the campus, we make sure that there is at least someone in the area in which they would be able to reach out to.
And as a rower, I know that some girls who turned 18 got scholarships to go to schools that they wanted to because of the Rowers Club.
Definitely.
Can you expand on
Of
scholarships?
course. So there are a bunch of scholarships that actually the rower, because they are rowers, that they are eligible for when they are graduating and going off to college. Definitely there are requirements in which you need to have in order to qualify for those scholarships. There is the Angela E. Randall Scholarship, which is founded by one of our past sorority members, and definitely we have a bunch of other scholarships that are also a part of that as well. So roughly, if a student qualifies, then you can definitely get anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 worth of scholarship money based on the fact that you are in the Rhoer Club.
And those scholarships are for any type of school or just certain schools?
Definitely, they have to be for 4-year schools.
Okay.
So you definitely have to be going to or applying to a 4-year college or university.
Are there any girls who turn 18 and wants to visit sometimes?
Oh, definitely. We have young ladies who visit all the time. And it's very interesting that you ask about them visiting because they are actually going to be coming to visit with me in March for our Women's Empowerment Day at my school, which is Middle School 244. And all of the young ladies that are coming to visit used to be former rowers.
Great. So what is the contact information for viewers who are interested in this club?
If anybody's interested in the Rhoer Club, they can actually reach me. My email is susher244@me.com. You can also go on Instagram and for Kappa Sigma Rhoer and check out exactly what's going on with the Rhoer Club itself. And also Leslie Faulkner, she is another advisor. You can definitely reach her. Her email is lvfaulkner@hotmail.com. And if you want to reach out to me on Facebook, my Facebook is Sharrone Usher, and you can instant message me if you are interested as well.
Unfortunately, that's all the time that we have for today. I want to thank our guest, Ms. Usher, and you, the viewer, for tuning in until next time.